With it or quit it? With it? Quit it.
What?
With it.
We about to turn up in this bitch.
All right, when am I winning or quitting today?
Oh, For some reason, Anthony Davis, Rich Paul, and LeBron James decided to steal headlines from Super Bowl week. And as a result, I must say this to you. Joy, the Lakers will do whatever it takes to get Anthony Davis this season. With it or quit it.
I'm going to quit that.
Thank you, please.
It's not going to happen this season for multiple reasons. Okay, so
wait a minute, you really think so?
Yeah, it's not happening to the end of the season.
Why drop the news now then?
I think for multiple reasons. I think Anthony Davis is fed up with the situation. I think he did make his decision that he's moving on. And I think they do want to try and get Anthony Davis before the end of the season, because if they don't get him before the end of the season, they're going to have a lot more competition for trades. Right. So the thing about it is Boston can't get involved until the end of the season because of the Rose rule with Kyrie Irving, which is a complicated thing, but it's a rookie designated extension rule. So they can't make a trade while Kyrie is still on the team for Anthony Davis. So look, the Lakers would have to just completely trade everything that they have to get him.
At least 5 players.
Which they might do. I don't feel strongly about it, which is why I'm quitting it.
I don't want them to.
I don't want them to either. Right. I do think Anthony Davis is great, but is he the piece that's going to get with LeBron, and then they're going to then take the next step next year if they're getting rid of Kuzma and Lonzo and
someone on the bench, a
Zubac,
draft pick. Zubac, he just proved himself.
He just proved himself. Yeah,
for real.
I mean, he's been playing good. Okay,
he wasn't the #1 center on the team until LeBron was out. So
he's been playing good. I'm not going to take anything away from him.
Okay.
There may be, I think
KCP, we've called this the LeBron tryouts this entire time, and now
it's truly become the LeBron tryouts.
I've been so mad about them being so bad when LeBron's out because there's less value now than there's ever been with those names.
It kind of backfired a little bit. Yeah. Yes. I don't know. I don't think that Anthony Davis is then all of a sudden going to take them over the edge and they're going to be able to beat the Warriors. Obviously, they need Anthony Davis badly, but first of all, the Pelicans are super pissed, which what did you think was going to happen? I mean, no offense to the Pelicans, and I know the New Orleans fans have been going through it, so I'm not going to pile on. But what the did you think was going to happen? Of course he's going to leave.
What star have you held on to?
There was a tiny, small piece of me that thought maybe he's going to sign the Supermax and just have this New Orleans legacy. But it was like 1%. Right. So clearly he doesn't want to be there anymore. He wants to go win. And that's not a knock on the Pelicans, really. They can't get anyone there. And he's talented and he wants to win while he still has the opportunity to. And I can't knock him for that. It's not like he's doing it for money, because they can give him the Supermax. Yeah. So, I mean, look. The bottom line is he's going to end up somewhere else. I don't think it's going to happen this season. And on top of that, because the Pelicans are so cranky about it, they're being petty. The NBA is having to apparently, according to Chris Haynes, they're doing a investigation into tampering. They reached out to Rich Paul. Yeah. So the NBA may just be like, y'all not doing this trade during the regular season.
No, vetoed them before, that owner before, with the Chris Paul trade.
Right. Like, no, so you can't do this. It is possible. So I think it's not going to happen until the end of the season. He's going to end up somewhere. But is he going to end up with the Celtics? Maybe. I don't know. Now there's these talks that Kyrie might leave, and now everyone is talking about, is he going to come to LA and play with LeBron? Oh my God, please,
Kyrie.
Gods.
Okay, no, let me just, and I don't want to make this about Kyrie, but let's.
Should we
pray
for a second?
I can actually go to God for real. You know what I'm saying?
Dear sports gods, we would love Kyrie in LA. The content would be, tremendous.
Lord Jesus Christ, please talk. Oh no. Yahweh, talk to Kyrie, let him know, you know what I'm saying, that he can put his ego aside and come to the Lakers and do what he did with LeBron, you know what I'm saying, because he's about to retire anyway. You know, he want to chill on the beach, win a championship with LeBron like you did in Cleveland, with LA, with the little jerseys, and Boogie Cousins on the team too. Amen.
Well, I'm with all of that. Also, another interesting thing that everyone's forgetting about, and Chris Haynes also said this on The Herd, that he doesn't think this is going to happen, but it's definitely being discussed. Klay Thompson, if he doesn't get his contract situated there in Golden State,
don't pay him. I think Klay would sacrifice money to stay though.
I think he will. I would think he will end up staying. Yes. I don't have a lot of feelings about him coming to the Lakers, but it would be huge.
Give us Boogie and Klay.
And I don't see LeBron playing well with the big. Like, he needs shooters.
Okay, listen. I hear you. You don't see LeBron playing well with the big pre this injury. I think LeBron's a smart enough basketball player, and he's going to change up his style of game because he has to moving forward. He can't keep doing what he's doing. He's been taking a lot of 3-point shots anyways. I think Boogie spaces out the floor. You get Boogie and one other like legitimate guard piece there for a third person. Like, of course they're going to compete, especially if it's Klay Thompson, somebody who doesn't even need to dribble to shoot.
Yeah.
What about ultra value Klay Thompson, Brad Beal? Any interest in him?
I do think Bradley Beal would be a good fit there.
I like Bradley Beal
shoot
just because
real good.
I like Bradley Beal because the Wizards need to blow up their team to fix it. John Wall's not the answer. And now that Anthony Davis wants to leave, the Pelicans, that's why I feel bad because they have to blow up everything. Like Drew Holiday's not going to stay there either.
Right.
Like they have to blow up everything. So, and there's a bunch of teams in the NBA that have stars that people don't want to be there for long. So this is not new.
Yeah, no, we all knew this was coming. It was inevitable. It feels a little early, I'm sure, for the Pelicans.
Do you want him to play for the Lakers?
I do. They need another piece.
I
think it's gonna work? I don't think it's gonna happen before the end of the year because I think there's too much going on and the Pelicans are being super petty. But it's interesting and there's a lot that's gonna happen in the next week or so. Yeah. All right, what's next?
The messy aftermath with the missed PI call in the NFC Championship game has been shadier than slim. Fans, players, coaches, politicians have all complained, and now the discussion has switched to the Super Bowl referees, who are all weirdly from Southern California. The integrity of the Super Bowl matchup is still in question. Joy, Saints supporters need to let it go. Wit it or quit it.
I am going to wit it, but it's never going to happen.
What are you going to do?
It's never going to happen.
What are you going to just let that sit over you? They're going to turn into the Seahawks fans? Because that was the actual Super Bowl. That's something you can actually be mad about.
Yeah, and that wasn't a bad call.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad call. It was a play. Yeah, it was a bad
play. So I think it's actually should have been easier to get over because they did get over the situation that happened against the Vikings. So
okay,
and that was killer. But it was one player. It was a rookie.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's kind of hard for another player to really come down. And it's like we all make mistakes, kind of thing.
Right.
This hurts because it feels like the J.R. Smith situation where it's like a crucial mistake. Again, not a ref situation, J.R. Smith, but it's like it's one of those things that's so tragic in a spot that you can't get over, even though they did have overtime and they did have time after that call.
And an interception ended the game by Drew Brees.
It's tough. Like it's really hard for me at this point to continue to have compassion for them. I did feel badly about it, and like I get it. And if it was my team, I'd be pissed about it too, obviously. But there's nothing you can do about it. And they're not all of the officials are from Southern California. It's just 4. And
4 out of what?
And I don't know. And then
5 or 6.
And then Colin did point out that there was a big conspiracy before that Rams Saints game about whatever the guy's name is, whatever the ref's game is. I think the Rams were 0-8 with him as a official. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So listen, I'm a huge tinfoil hat person. Okay, but
there's not a tinfoil hat. There's literally a unit, a division in the NFL, if you will, that is in charge of dictating who wins and loses this game by the calls that are in upholding the rule book. And do you know how to be a ref? I don't know how to be a ref. Like it's a secret society that NFL runs and decides who's in it. So yeah, it should be in question. And it's not a conspiracy theory when like the refs around in the NBA have been called out for like trying to fix games. This is real shit.
Oh, come on.
This is
real West.
People have their own thing. Listen, Chris Hogan is sitting there chopping it up with the ref while in between the call.
I mean, that's the Patriots. Like, listen,
that's
first
all,
of all,
that all
if you're not clever enough to smooge up the refs, shame on you.
Yeah,
all right,
no doubt.
Like
I did it in high school. That's how you got to college.
That's nonsense. All right, you should know better than that. Like, tell him he's lost some pounds and like whatever you need to do. Yeah, like stop being silly.
On Instagram.
Yeah, stop being silly with that. All right, that's smart.
But it's not tinfoil. That's real.
No, the issue is this. If this happened on the last play of the game, there's no more time on the clock.
Right.
This is their last effort. Okay, I get it. But it didn't happen that way. You still had time. You still had an opportunity to win the game. You still went into overtime. You blew it in the red zone. I just can't get to the point where you need to replay the game. If it's the last call of the game, maybe I could be like, even though they're not going to replay it, okay, you have a legitimate beef here to continue on for the rest of the time.
Right.
My thing is, and it's always been this, the commissioner or the NFL should have come out immediately, if not the next day, and been like, look, we got the call wrong. These things happen. We're obviously going to review it.
Yeah.
We're going to do whatever we can to fix it. Whatever kind of like bullshit PR statement you want to do, because that's what it is. Like, people just want to be heard. And I feel like that's why it's just dragged on as long as it is, because Saints fans are like, what we're saying is not like.
No,
it holds water.
Exactly,
this is a terrible call.
Yeah,
and it may have cost them a trip to the Super Bowl, even if they had extra time and they did go to overtime and did throw an interception in overtime. Yeah. But psychologically, it's crushing, and I get it. But Saints fans are not going to stop talking about this for the rest of time. And now we have social media, so we can watch it over and 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 over again, over and over again. Yeah. So it's really never going to go away.
It was an illegal hit, but it was definitely a good hit.
And then the illegal hit. The league did respond to the lawsuit.
Of all things, they're gonna protect the pockets.
And they admitted that the call was a mistake. The best parts of the statement, according to Ashley, this is not according to me. Right. So I just want to say, Ron Burgundy's me all the time. Ron Burgundy's me all the time. Ron Burgundy's. I'm Ron Burgundy. Because of the officials on the field are humans, errors will happen. We all make mistakes.
Yes.
The results of a game are conclusive and not subject to protest or challenge.
Protests.
To our knowledge, no game has ever been replayed. This has been true despite war, depression, natural disasters, civil disorder, terrorism, or pandemic. Okay.
Pandemic? Okay. They didn't restart a game for pandemic?
Okay.
That's when you got to.
This is what I'm talking about. Really? So I kind of just changed my entire opinion. The Saints fans could complain forever.
T.O. said it's in
I
the
hope
rules.
they win that lawsuit and whatever. Okay. You're really going to hit me with that? I mean, please. All right, what's next?
Good. Interest in the Super Bowl is being propped up by an outrageous list of prop bets, from the number of mentions of Sean McVay's age to when Mark Wahlberg will leave. Gambling is just about everywhere, and you can gamble on anything in the Super Bowl. Joy, betting is the most exciting part about Super Bowl 53. Wit it or quit it.
I am going to wit that.
You're a gambler now.
I do not gamble on sports or prop bets in general because I like to keep my money.
You said Game of Thrones. You about to throw some money out there so you can sit on the throne.
I was kidding. It was fun to talk about that.
That was last episode. I was joking.
It's more fun to just discuss. Yeah. Although I am not a huge gambler. Ashley's a big gambler, so I may.
Which refers back to the beginning of this podcast. Continue.
What? Yeah.
Just being blessed.
Yeah, for sure. Hashtag blessed.
Play around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Play around.
I'm not even gonna say what I was about to say.
She's wearing a Patagonia sweater. Oh man.
All right. Anyway, so I may give Ashley some money to put some bets for me because I literally don't even know how to place a bet. I'm like an old person like trying to access email. Like, do I put in like www.email.com? Like,
yes.
How do you place a bet?
It's like looking at. Remember when MySpace?
Do I still have to go to a bookie? Like, do I have to knock on the door, the creepy door?
You have to know a password. No, like remember on MySpace when you were coding, you had to like put this thing.
Oh yeah, the HTML code.
Yes, when I look at a sports betting site, I'm like, what are these numbers? Is that over the what?
When I see numbers in general, it might as well be hieroglyphics to me.
Shouts out to hieroglyphics.
It's not the side of the brain that's like
language.
The highly functioning part for me. I'm more of a colors person.
Right.
So anyway, I may give Ashley some money to put some bets on some of these things. Okay, so I'm going to pick a couple of these.
Yes.
All right. Our favorite prop bets. Yeah. So Gladys Knight is singing the national anthem. Mm-hmm. The over/under is 1 minute and 47 seconds. Now, this is where real good bettors like myself will do the extra research. Or actually, make Ashley do the research, and then I make a decision.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Ashley.
The average time for the last 20 years is 1 minute 57. So if you're taking the under, it's pretty risky. All right.
Yes.
Now, she did perform the national anthem live in 1991, and it was 1 minute 40. So the under is 1 minute 47.
She's older now. If the Pips were out there, I would say over. But if it's not the Pips,
now all previous soul and R&B singers went well over 2 minutes. Alicia Keys holds the record with 2 minutes and 35 seconds.
Amen. Shouts out to her.
Which I did not appreciate. I mean,
where's Alicia? She got a piano. If you got a piano, I expect to be there for at least 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah, if your name is Aretha Franklin, in which case we will all shut up and enjoy as long as you like to sing. Miss Aretha, we are here, and you can wear your fur and sing for as long as you want to, and whenever you're done, then we'll play the game. That's how that works. But and I love Alicia, okay, don't get me wrong,
always.
But I'm not into remixing the national anthem. I just don't feel like it's necessary. We know what it is.
Shouts out Fergie.
Well, you said it, not me. Mm-hmm. Jennifer Hudson went 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and Aretha Franklin went 2 minutes and 8 seconds, which is, as we just said, as long as she wants to sing, we will let her. So I think I'm going to take the over on this. I'm going to take the over.
You took the over last time and it didn't happen. Just to let you know.
Did I?
Last time we bet on, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do it again because I don't listen. Okay. All right, so I'm taking the over on the national anthem. How many songs will we play during the halftime show? The over is 7.5.
7.5. Not in the streaming era. Not when people are putting 3 different songs on the same song sicko
Now,
mode.
Justin Timberlake did
It's gonna be
11.
about 10, 12.
Lady Gaga did 7. Coldplay, Bruno Mars, and Beyonce did 6.
Ooh, Katy Perry, Missy Elliott, and Lenny Kravitz did 8.
8, yeah.
Woo! I'm hoping for 8.
And Beyonce, Destiny's Child did 9.
Bet the over, definitely.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Maroon
taking
5,
the
the
over.
hits they got?
Well, it's Maroon 5, and then okay, so there we go. I'm taking the over, and then let's talk about the next one, which will be the first song performed by Maroon 5.
Ooh.
Now we've got you got Even Money on Makes Me Wonder, One More Night, Moves Like Jagger, Animals, Sugar, Girls Like You, Don't Want to Know, Payphone, This Love, She Will Be Loved, and Maps. Definitely not She Will Be Loved. I mean,
Get the hell out of here. What is this? Unplugged Super Bowl? Get the hell out of here.
Absolutely not.
They're gonna start. What you got?
I think I'm gonna put my money on Sugar.
I was about to say it's gotta be one of the ones I don't know.
You know that song.
I don't.
Sugar, yes please, won't you come and put it
See,
down?
that was when
helps.
Adam Levine decided he wanted to make money and not records, and I stopped listening to them.
I think I sounded actually pretty good there.
No, that was great. And I recognize the song. Moves Like Jagger's probably gonna do first. They're gonna surprise everybody.
With Mick Jagger, surprise appearance.
I mean, no, because then nobody cares about Maroon 5 anymore.
That's fair. They're gonna keep doing that.
All right, so
They might be in the background.
since you've already decided to insert yourself in this conversation,
Prince of Privilege.
who you got?
Hey,
What song you got?
Moves Like Jagger for
Moves
sure.
Like Jagger?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
it's
it's not fun.
relationship.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
not fun.
yeah, you know what it is? He doesn't know any other songs.
Payphone, whatever payphone is.
Honestly, thank you for saying it so that I didn't have to.
Whatever
I was like,
payphone
what the hell are
is.
y'all talking about? I don't know
What
any of
is
this songs.
Payphone? How's Payphone going,
Which
Ashley?
Travis Scott song are they?
No, let her
like?
harmonize.
Yeah.
No.
Payphone.
What? Don't act like you don't know how it goes.
Payphone.
I do. I'm tone deaf.
I needed to hear the melody.
Yeah, that
How's it go?
Work
No
together.
man might change on you.
Oh, that song.
Y'all got it?
Yeah.
It's telephone with God.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
I don't know.
Definitely
probably
not
not that
sorry.
one.
Yeah. It sounds basically like that though. Anyway, all right. Will Travis Scott take a knee during the halftime
Come
show?
on.
Oh, I'm going yes.
No, he
Oh, it's so strong.
to
yes.
tie his shoe.
What if he slips?
No.
Does that
Listen,
count?
no.
He
Travis
is-
Scott.
it's gonna be strong with the fist.
Fist.
No. Travis Scott is about the dollars. He lied and said he got confirmed to do this by Kaepernick. Kaepernick, only time he speaks, nah, dog, that wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Travis is about the woke stuff. He gonna get his money. He gonna be in and out. People gonna be like, oh, I can't believe. People are gonna be more surprised.
Get paid to do the Super Bowl.
No, he's gonna get the money. He's gonna get money afterwards.
Stop spreading fake news.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
people gonna be
the other
surprised
part
at
is
what he
true,
looks like.
but that's why I think it's a strong yes. I'm putting my money on yes. All right.
he ain't
Will
doing it.
any player take a knee during the national anthem? Whoa. No.
They ain't gonna show it if they do. We ain't gonna know. They ain't gonna show it if they do.
Just
Well,
why?
that doesn't
CBS
matter. That doesn't-
CBS
well,
is
okay, but that's
broadcast.
not what it says.
That's true. That's true.
Will it
How
happen?
we gonna find out?
Everyone has these amazing
Don't do that,
things
Joy.
they
Don't
put
do
their,
that, Joy.
it's
They're
like-
gonna do it based
has
on
a
the broadcast.
camera
Don't do
on
that.
all of
They're
it.
gonna do it based
All
on the
right.
broadcast.
Got a camera?
Yeah, they do now.
Donald Trump tweets.
Will Donald Trump tweets, or how many Donald Trump tweets
During the Super Bowl.
during the Super Bowl? Over or under 6?
I do under 6.
I don't know. He's got a big interview before.
Yes, that's
So
true.
I'm going the over for sure.
I
It doesn't
know
say
4.
what he's tweeting about. It just says how many tweets.
If he didn't shut
he has
down the
a big
government,
interview.
it would been over 6. He need to chill.
All right, we're taking too long. What's next? Which commercial will appear first? Doritos or Pringles? Doritos.
Pringles.
Yeah, I don't remember the Pringles commercial. Will Mark Wahlberg attend the game and leave early? No. He will never shame himself like that again. How many plays will Tony Romo correctly predict? I'm gonna go the under.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go the under. So
gonna
it's
chill
7.5.
out.
That's a lot. Yeah. It's his first Super Bowl. He's gonna take it easy. How many times will broadcasts mention Sean McVay's
Over.
age? 1.5. Ooh, strong on the over.
Over.
Yeah, I mean, easily strong over.
Yes.
And then the Super Bowl MVP, obviously Tom Brady is favored. Jared Goff, Todd Gurley, Sonny Michel, C.J. Anderson, Aaron Donald. You know the list. I am going to go with a sleeper since obviously if the Patriots win, it is going to be Tom Brady. Could you imagine the unmitigated goal to give it to someone else? I'm going to go actually with C.J. Anderson as a sleeper.
CJ Anderson as a sleeper.
Yeah.
Think. None of Greg Zerline. Greg Zerline.
Legatron.
Whatever.
Greg Zerline.
we were so on the whatever.
No, we weren't.
Yeah.